All right, everyone, quiz review, the caterpillar problem. Let's try this one together. So you're going to take all of these initial populations right here. That's how many caterpillars are in each age group at the very beginning, before we project anything into the future. So there's 21 0 to 2-year-olds, and they give birth at a rate of 0. We're matching all these numbers up with this column right here. The 21 goes with the 0, the 24 goes with the 0.5, the 18 goes with the 1.0, so on and so forth. So 21 0 to 2-year-olds give birth at a rate of 0. That's just 0 when you multiply them. Multiply all the way down the line. So 24 times 0.5 is 12. 18 times 1.0 is 18. 20 times 1.6 is 32. 8 to 10-year-olds, 29 times 0.7 is 20.3. And then the 10 to 12-year-olds, there's 34 of them, and they give birth at a rate of 0.2. 34 times 0.2 is 6.8. And then the 12 to 14-year-olds, there's 9 of them, but they give birth at a rate of 0. So that's just 0. Add them up. You get 89.1. Now that number, that is the total newborns. One cycle into the future newborns of this population. So those 89 newborns are actually become the 0 to 2-year-old survivors. They go there. They're like the survivors of the first age group now, because they're newborn. They're surviving birth and becoming 0 to 2-year-olds in this next cycle. Okay, so they are your first surviving member group. Then for the rest of the surviving members, you take your initial populations again. So these 21 0 to 2-year-olds right here, they survive at a rate of 0.7. So of those 21, 0.7 of them are going to survive, so that's 14.7. That goes in the next box. They survive being 0 to 2-year-olds, and they graduate to the 2 to 4-year column. And then you do the same thing. You multiply this entire row by the entire survival rate column, and they go across. So 24 times 0.9 is 21.6. 18 times 0.9 again is 16.2. 20 times 0.8 is 16. 29 8 to 10-year-olds times 0.5, 8 to 10 is 14.5. And then 34 10 to 12-year-olds times 0.4 is 13.6. You'll always run out of space. Now, there's technically still one more number here at the end and one more number here at the end here. But they'll always be 0 because you get no one surviving at the end. The last survival rate is always 0, so there's not even a box for that. You don't even need a box because it's always 0. So it may appear like you're running out of space at the end. There should be another box there, but it's always 0, so you just don't even need the box. So then just total them up, and you'll get your population after one cycle, which is 185.7. Then you're going to take these numbers in the survivors column, or row, I should say, and you're going to use those as your new initial population to do another cycle into the future. All right, I'll give you the answer.